Hey everybody, it's Mr. K. This week we're going to learn about the guitar. Now, the guitar is an instrument that we see nowadays. It's got six strings with the frets up here with our hand, and then there's the body that's down here. It's a big old box, and we strum our fingers across it. The guitar, though, is an instrument that's been around almost 4,000 years. The ancient Greeks, there we go, Mr. K, had a guitar-like instrument um, called a lute or a cordophone, and we have like stone drawings of them from way back then, from about 4,000 years ago. Now, today we have two main guitar types. We have the acoustic guitar, which is the one where it's the box and the strings and the neck. And we have the electric guitar, which has the strings and the neck still, but the body part, the box, is usually just a solid piece of wood, and all of these sounds are picked up by electricity and put through an amplifier to be heard. Now, the acoustic guitar can use three different types of strings. We have our steel strings that we can use for it, which is what most people use, and that's just a standard acoustic guitar. Then you can use nylon or plastic strings, which is usually what a classical guitar uses. And then, of course, there's gut strings. You can still get those for guitar too, and those are also used for the classical guitar. But most of the time when we see an acoustic guitar, they're using steel strings. The electric guitar has to use steel strings because the steel vibrating is what causes the magnets to move, which causes the signal, the electrical signal that the computer picks up to make it louder. So you won't see an electric guitar that has plastic strings or that has the gut strings. It's only steel for those because of the magnets and because of the way the guitar works. Now, there are lots of different parts to a guitar. On a regular guitar, there's the neck, and then the little metal things that go across it are called frets. Then there's the head at the top. Then there's the body, which is the big box that when we strum it or we pluck it, it makes the vibrations get louder so people can hear it. And then obviously there's the strings, usually six of them on a regular acoustic guitar. For an electric guitar, there's a lot more pieces. Okay, most of the stuff is the same. There's frets, and there's the neck and the head, and there's the strings, and there's the body. But for electric one, we have something called a pickup, which is literally a set of magnets that feel the vibration from the metal strings and turns it into an electric signal. There's also some little knobs that are on there that control the volume. They can control the sound that the guitar puts out, and then that goes to another set of computers called pedals that the guitar player pushes with their foot, and it controls the sound that comes out of the guitar. There's also other little things. There's that whammy bar at the very bottom, so somebody has a solo, they go wah, 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 that sound that they can do with it. There's you can have something on your finger that's basically a steel cylinder that you can put on the strings, and it makes some really cool sounds. There's different ways to play it as well. A lot of times you'll see that little guitar pick that people use when they're playing it. You can just use your fingers and your thumb. You can pick it with your fingers. Some people grow fingernails so they can pick their guitars easier. And there's other ways to do it. A guy from the group called Rage Against the Machine, his name is Tom Morello, actually used an engraver. This is a little machine that vibrates super fast so that you can draw like your name or something and stuff you own. And he actually used that to make some weird sounds on his guitar for some of the songs by Rage Against the Machine. So, yeah, we have the computers to make the different sounds, but sometimes people just choose the things they want to use. So I know this was a really short video, and there was a lot of stuff I tried to put in there, but I'm sure you have more questions about the guitar. So what'll happen is next week, or this week, in your meets, bring all of your questions about guitar, and I'll try to answer as many of them as I can, because I'm sure there's a lot of questions that you might have. Alrighty? Thanks for watching, and I will see you all at your meets. Bye.